You know what I mean? The same
Yeah.
people. You're trying to hang out with those guys. No one like when they're genuinely upset at you or they're just messing with you. No
Right.
one, no one those crucial situations know how to keep your emotions in check and
True.
just
You know
Game
that
management.
now,
management,
but you didn't know that back
Game
then. That's what I'm
management.
saying. You,
Oh
you
shit! Back then, you couldn't tell me nothing, bro.
see, you like mini Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I was man. I was a little terror back in the day, but
How many people we throwing out of a baseball game? Everybody. Anybody look at you wrong, huh?
look, man, look.
You
See,
don't have to answer that
Hey,
question.
hey, hey, that's Crawford's response when he said, look.
yeah,
Christian, let me ask a question that's meaningful. So it was a point in time you talked about to where you were working baseball, you were working basketball, you were working football, but football became that passion, that joy. When did that flip? Was that immediately once you got into football? When was that flip for you to where football, it may not pay like the rest of them, but as far as your passion for it, became the priority?
oh, shoot, man. I'd say
You
my first
referee.
Immediately.
Immediately.
What you
Let
talking
the
no,
about?
man, let the
when I was
man
in
answer.
I was in working D2 basketball. I mean, football. I wasn't truly appreciative of the opportunity. I was in shock. I'll tell you this. Excuse my language, but after we did the point toss in my first ever college football game, and we lined up for the kickoff. I swear to God, the first words out of my mouth like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I had no clue. You know what I mean? So,
Hold up. Because you just talk about something. They don't show you the coin toss on TV. So how did you practice that?
good question.
They sure don't.
Middle school, middle school
Right.
from the year before. Um, no, man. Honestly, being when my first year in the MEAC, I knew this is where I was going to go.
Okay.
For you
Awesome.
guys who work in SWAC and MEAC, the environment it's so different. You know what I mean? It was so much fun. That first time I worked at Classic, I was like, yeah, I could work Duke, North Carolina tomorrow, and it would compare to working, 50,000 people at a homecoming game. You know what I mean? So I was at that point. Yeah, I hate to say it this way, but the other two became the other two became part time jobs almost. Compared it to my football.
To football.
Yeah, supporting that
So
main vein, huh?
so now when you okay, so now I understand. First you was shocked after that WTF moment, and then you get in the MEAC. Are you still a referee? So you get hired in as a referee?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So
For those of y'all that just are
This ain't
listening on the
yeah,
podcast,
this don't
you
happen every
you
day.
you didn't understand Christian's face when Ashante asked that last question. Like you got it. He was like, "Why are you asking? Like,
hold on.
what are we talking?"
Where you expect me to be?
You know where the body's at? That's what I'm saying. Do we know where the body's hidden? Like, bro, this right.
No, that's great. So
That's
So really, politics. So politicking.
no. That's
No,
not. No,
no,
never
no.
mind.
That's no.
No,
That's got to
no.
be
That's
part of. That's got
no,
to be.
no.
You've got to
how is
That's
that
know
not.
the people.
politicking?
But
You
How
that's
got to
he
not.
don't
know
know
the
no
people.
No,
he
it's
don't
You
not
got
know
to talk to
politicking.
the
nobody.
people. You got
No,
to be
no,
able to
no,
talk to the people. You got to
He
know
don't
the
know
no.
people,
nobody,
Stop,
Muncie.
right?
stop.
Stop,
He don't
Muncie.
know nobody.
He don't know
It's no
nobody.
politics. It's no
I'm
politics.
dead serious. I don't politic wise. I'm
Right.
probably the worst person to talk to you about that
Yeah,
because I
So
don't know
but
anything, man.
he's,
I'm dead
but
serious.
this, no, and
he just
I
put
can
good
already,
product out
I can,
there.
yeah, I can already tell just the way you came up. There is no politicking for you because you just are riding a wave of what you're doing, and your skill has continued to progress on. I think the better way of putting it is as you have moved up in football, where football, unlike basketball, to where basketball, like you say, you show up, hey y'all, what's up? Let's go work this game. Boom, 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 knock it out. Hour 30 minutes. Hey, see y'all later. Travel safe, peace. Where football now, you get to a point in the MEAC to where you probably had a crew, and you're moving up to where you're dealing with the same guys each and every week. How was that transition for you when you started to have to work with the same guys each and every week in football compared to just random crews here and there?